From beautiful, high, fluffy clouds such as these, we transitioned last night, beginning about 3 a.m. when the rain started, to the point that what I have dubbed Stoner Trail, where Robert Stoner was able to give us passage across the washed out Paloma Trail wash in southern Arizona. It did not hold. Now, the way he had done it, I took a good look at it. I thought it really had a chance of surviving even the ferocity of what must have been a pretty good hit last night, although our home is more secure against flash floods now than it was, and my wife and I slept right through it. What you see down here are the knobby tread of a dirt bike which came right across the concrete as you see it right there. He apparently came right across that bit of vegetation there as well, and as it happens, I know whose dirt bike that was because Pam and I slept in today. We didn't think to turn her phone on. Her son Zach got worried and came right out here. And we got a pretty good sized set of puppy tracks down here. But let's take a look at what has happened, where just yesterday there was a very workable trail across this wash that has been busted up and blown out now for about 3 weeks. Now the flash flood that hit around midnight to the 10th going into the 11th and that took this all apart here was enough to make everyone except one man convinced that we were going to be shafted without government help. Robert Stoner got his backhoe out and he filled in here twice, and it has now been washed back out twice. In the meantime, however, we personally were in and out of here over Stoner Trail a fair number of times, and in fact just 2 mornings ago I got back from a run to Los Angeles to find my wife in fairly rough shape. She'd overdone it trying to do the off-grid work alone, even though her son was over there quite frequently. Now this here you can see has washed up some plant life to make quite an interesting decoration, almost as if it's trying to climb over this remaining concrete. Another thing about the concrete is that it's dipped down even farther. I'm a little bit surprised that this is still holding this little ridge across here, this little walkway, but it's certainly better than nothing as long as it does hold. One of these days it's going to go too, and then there won't be a walkway across either. Now what I referred to when the trail was filled in as an Olympic swimming pool type hole up there has now gouged back out. You can see all these sizable rocks down here. Some of them are pretty good river rocks. At least, oh, you can hear the thunder in the distance too, right? And that looks like it hit pretty hard right there when it smashed into Stoner Trail. That's what's left of the trail across here at the moment. Now, that means that for the moment, at least, we are back to either ferrying across vehicle to vehicle or moving on back around and taking the long way around the international border road route through the Ladd Ranch.